MR_Seeker said, "What's the occasion?" Hey, the Matrix demands power. Apparently my internet is so bad, I can't hear you.
Test, test. Okay, there we go. Hey, sorry about that, Mr. Seeker. Alright, now let's figure out this. I'm working out what to do. I'm still being truthful to the stream promise. I am filming a workout. The workout is annoying. Being annoyed to the point of wanting to fail. Ooh. Oh my god. How does anyone do anything? Oh, thanks AI summary. That's helping. AI
Sorry
summary is
about
like,
what?
yes, he's struggling to
I was
figure it
just
out.
enjoying 5 minutes of
Thank you.
absolute silence.
Oh, sorry. Your moment of zen in the morning here. Let's see. Is that gonna work? We'll see. Good enough is good for me. Okay, you can sort of see the painting. That's not a bad angle. It's not clipping anything. We back in business. All right. Sorry. Thank you. Everyone probably clicked off immediately. They're like, why do I want to be a fat guy? Struggle to figure out TikTok streaming. Nope. I got too much going on in my life to sit through that. Especially first thing in the morning. I got my own problems. I don't need to see someone figure out their own problems. What's up, Mr. Seeker? Good morning. Uh, every additional thing I add to the stream adds a new layer of complexity and stress to my life. But
Why does the fat guy sit on a bike? Because he wanted to know how the Flintstones felt.
yeah, but they don't really get into that. Fred Flintstone had to have like calves of steel. He could have been crushing rocks with his calves. The audacity at everyone in the town naming themselves after different types of rock. Fred Flintstone, Barney Rubble. Immediately, Rubble is just like, I'm getting really meta about it. What is rubble? Is rubble exclusively to rocks? A pile of rocks? A pile of small rocks.
The audacity that the town has a place for people to walk in the USA.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why the Flintstones aren't around anymore. The big three was like, we can have people walking. Even if it looks like a car, he's still walking. Eliminate Fred Flintstone. Like we did all the commuter rail in America.
So
I
much
don't
money
care
gets
if your
put
kids
into
like 'em.
infrastructure, but forget the potholes.
It's mind-bogglingly expensive to maintain all this shit. But it's also mind-bogglingly expensive how much taxes bring in. So you got enough.
It's expensive to walk, or to fix a pothole.
Good point, Mr. Seeker. What are you walking on? Yeah, I guess you could just walk through a field. But then you get bit by a rattlesnake and you sue the field and then it gets turned into a parking lot.
I wonder, how much does a subscription to the nearest sports center?
An average gym, well, Planet Fitness is like the cheapest game in town, so that's like $10 a
Including
month.
the gas.
Including gas. Gas is really hard to say. What are you exclusively just using for? But I guess there's one within like a mile in your house, so that's kind of. I don't know. 5 miles, that's maybe a gallon of gas, right? So let's just say $15, $20 maybe, depending on how far you have to go. So $20.
No wonder people drive. It's cheaper to drive to the sports center than to pay for pavement.
Yeah. And now I'm trying to do everything home gym style, but that's an expensive upfront cost. So I have to work out for at least as long as, to pay this shit off. I have to have like a use per okay, what is the equivalent of going to the gym? The air bike was the most. Everything else actually was was free. The heaviest of the weights I had to pay for So that's maybe like $100.
You know how gyms
Free,
make
free,
money?
free.
By not showing up and using their equipment.
Yes, exactly. Gyms have just to like make it as hard as possible to cancel so we can just milk you forever. I should have waited. Nobody really throws out. I don't know. I guess people do, but I don't want to go through the hassle of figuring it out. But I'm feeling good. I got the bike. The air bike was a big
That's why they give
purchase.
discounts
That's
after New Year and
$800.
Summer.
But I live in Michigan, where weather is like the first excuse you want to make to not wanting to go to the gym or do a walk or whatever. Go, Jason. Keep at it. Thank you, Dr. Lundell. Thank you very much. Good morning. Follow me. I have a surprise for you. OnlyFans. I guess in a way, what's the difference? Yeah. This is probably a category on OnlyFans. Sweaty, overweight man rides bike in the morning.
You going TikTok now?
What's up, Carlos? Yeah, why not? I'm trying to just expand the audience. And TikTok, for some reason, has they just show you the people. I don't know. It has unlocked. Everything else is like put you in the nobody jail. But for some reason, even as a user, I feel like TikTok, I'll be scrolling, infinite scrolling, and I'll see like a grandma making mashed potatoes that has like 30 views. I'm like, this is amazing that I can see this. Why is this in my like For You feed? Is it because I said potatoes too many times during the day? I don't know, but the fact that I'm being shown this woman, I'm like, the potential is there. I see that they're showing. YouTube is kind of maybe starting to show me more smaller creators and stuff to less success. They're doing it for the homepage, but no, it really scrolls past the fold on the homepage. I'm waiting for the day where the YouTube bell notification is like, hey,
How to make
we've
money
detected
in
you might
today's
be
world.
best friends with this
20
guy.
phones with 20 different streaming apps. Streaming like it's
And it
some
shows
sort
me a
of
video.
Black
I'm
Mirror.
like, this is so my jam. And he only has one follower. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Just a wall of phones. I'm on every clone app, too. Every weird Chinese app. Every weird specific. I'm online. I'm streaming online. I don't even know if you could do that. What's the UK version? Does everybody in Europe just use Facebook? Is there some sort of analogous clone? In Russia,
It's
it's
Truth in China.
VK or
And they
something?
paying for a streaming room selling makeup.
Oh, yeah. Well, I learned something interesting, too. As soon as you start talking, you say a single word, they lock you out of, like, other regions.
Shampoo for my real friends. Real POO for my sham friends.
Oh, that's pretty good, Bulk Bogan. Good morning. Shampoo for my real friends, real poo for my sham friends. It's a good life rule to live by, I guess. I'm improving the stream room setup too. I got a bunch of plants. I got some depth of field. I got a painting. It's just a mass market painting, but it's kind of old, so there's something to there. I want to paint something Where is it?
MR_Seeker
Right
said,
here.
not a green screen.
I don't know what. Something hanging on the side of this little creek or stream. Not a green screen, no. It is green, but not that green. I did try to chroma key this out, but it's like, this light is so weird. It makes the wall like two different colors.
Works.
Blue screen also works, yeah, maybe. And I like the painting. I like the real stuff.
Official said, "Where's the zoinked out blue amendums?"
Yeah. Maybe I'll just make whatever I would do blue screen, I'll just actually physically have in the room. So what did I have last time? I had police cars chasing me. I'll just chop off. I'll go to the junkyard, find some cop cars, and chop off the fronts and hook them up on the wall there. That'll be worth it.
MR_Seeker said, maybe we should put a counter on the back with subscribers.
Maybe, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Double progress meters. Prisoners. Ooh. Off stream, I've been doing push-ups, sit-ups, squats. Just whenever I have like a down moment, I try to do at least 10 of each. And I am just doing the bare minimum. I'm sore as hell, so.
Either way, halfway on my holiday, and got some good ideas for after I am done.
Okay. For your Hellfire app? Or just general life ideas?
It's Archivarium and Hellframe Labs.
Oh, Hellframe, okay. Welcome to the Hellframe. Archivarium makes me think of books floating in a fish tank. Oh, look at the wild books. Oh, Catcher in the Rye. Oh, Catcher in the Rye just ate.
Bulkbogan official said, was music
All the rest of the
Cheers the
books.
first battle royale ever invented? MR_Seeker
Oh, that's interesting.
said, yes, it's a lot of books.
Ah, okay, so the name fits. Both Bogan, I feel like you've just inspired a new battle royale game. Yeah, what would that be if you were trying to make like a Fortnite version of musical chairs? I guess if it just stops, you gotta run in.
Battle Royale was invented by a Japanese guy that wanted to get rid of kids.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, what was the situation, you know?
Bulkbogan official
I feel like
said,
crowds are just
"She's so
intimidating.
Nah,
Like if
he
you see a
wanted
bunch of people
Japanese to get
scattered
more
around
kids.
and they're one for one, not that intimidating. If you see a big clique of people and they're all laughing and giggling and they're clearly tight with each other, that's instant gang territory. I don't care if they are a gang
MR_Seeker
or if
said,
it's just a bunch
was
of
before Shinzo.
Pokemon Go people walking around. It's very hypocritical of me, but when I hear other people being loud, I'm loud as hell. I realize this.
It was basically a horror.
But when I hear
where if you
another
did not
guy
behave
being
in
loud,
class, you would be
I
sent
go,
to a
what
reform
in the
camp.
hell is going on over there? It is the most hypocritical thing ever, but it's just how I feel. I don't know what it is. I can't control. You know what it is, too? I don't know how loud I'm being. I am totally unaware. I constantly have to have other people. I need like headphones. I need like a podcast setup for like 10 feet away. How loud am I actually being? To where I think I'm sounding invisible, but I'm actually sounding like you're right here.
You know what is a good horror? The one I sent to Ed Ape.
Oh, what is this?
Volkswagen official said.
Oh,
That's why
reform, yeah.
Jason is the only one allowed to sing happy birthday to himself in public out loud.
Yeah. Which I never did. I'm going to a birthday party tomorrow, and then I got my show on Saturday. I'm doing a now infrequent improv show.
MR_seeker said, Namos, the AI that learns about human behavior to be more efficient.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like all the scariest stuff existed before, like when computers were taking like accounting jobs, like people instantly had existential dread. We got like Metropolis and like, you know, a lot of weird folk tales about the computers trying to learn that the most efficient way to make batteries is to destroy all humans.
Volkswagen official said.
Or a
King idea
paperclip, I
in
think.
Bobjoy.
Paperclip is the most
It's
innocuous.
just ladies go yes and.
How do you make better? Okay, computer. Make paperclips the best first cheaply and make them the quality. And then the AI or the computer will always come up with a solution to destroy all humans. They are the #1 benders of paperclips. If I want quality paperclips, I have to get rid of these humans. Who needs to be instructed on that? Am I right, Bulk Hogan? Huh? Who needs to be? I'm pretty sure I've been doing it my whole life and I've never needed instructions. What is the technical manual that you need to give me?
I'm not sure
Why
why
is
I
that like
cornered
a
the joy
category?
sector
Is
of
it-
comedy for
is it-
myself?
Kind of gotten such notoriety because it's like such a bizarre one. Like, you know, loonies, the people who are into like latex and the blow up suits. Are all the views on loony videos like actually people that have the attraction to that? Or is it kind of like an entertainment? Do we have a Neil Breen situation going on for fetishes, is what I'm saying. Are people just watching it for the oddity of it? It's almost like going
Yeah,
to the
here's a
freak
guy
show,
who
but now we
refused
got
to
the
read
freak
jerk-off
show
instructions,
in our living room.
but still gets mad when he couldn't come.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess you're on the spot.
MR_seeker said, improv, when the comedian runs out of ideas.
Yeah, for sure. Most improv shows are very, very bad. I see now. After being away for a long time, when you're in it, you're just like, every little thing is funny because you're just like trying to see, oh, like he listened to that. You know how the sausage is made, and so maybe you're more engaged and interested with a a set that's just totally not funny whatsoever. You're just trying to figure out, wow, how did they remember that? How did they tie it all together at the end there? Your average
bad.
Joe don't give two shits about that. Why is this not so unfunny? Yeah. You gotta live to a higher standard. I mean, look at stand-up. Stand-up is trying to distill. You're fighting every 7 seconds to keep the audience's attention, and you're trying to go through thousands upon thousands of ideas that you've had and have just flopped. You're trying to find the thing that hooks people, and then you're trying to tie that together. And even that, so much of stand-up is bad. So if that's bad, you know, improv stands no chance except accidental. It's like lottery odds that you're going to laugh at something. Nah, I don't know. Because I feel like the pros just have a way of honing it in. You know, even the best stand-up on the planet has a bad show. Bad improv, much more common, but you know, I still feel they hit
What if
more
AI
of
took
the
your job?
average. What if I took my job? I feel like that's happening. I didn't feel that way before, but man, this past year, the AI got really, really smart. I'm a little scared. I don't know. What would happen? I tried carpentry and that didn't work out. What would I do? I don't know. That is the dread I face every day walking into the office. What would I do if it's not my current career path that's about to be replaced by computers? I don't know. I don't know.
The end of improv.
The end of improv. Oh, what if AI took comedy? I feel like maybe this is just wishful thinking, but I feel like the creative space, I don't know if it'll replace it. I guess one example is I started watching this TikTok of, it's called Mr. Fluffy AI. And it's just such a bare bones simple thing. There's like a dojo. There's Mr. Fluffy who's doing something bad. And there's like a instructor. And they go, Mr. Fluffy, no. And then Mr. Fluffy gets his revenge, kind of Wile E. Coyote style and Roadrunner. And then they go, Mr. Fluffy, no! And then they explode or something. And then Mr. Fluffy goes, Now, he showed behind the scenes. It's his real cat. He dresses up the cat. He poses the cat. You know, clearly laughing and pulling out a rocket launcher. That's AI. He has the actors stand there. You know, them bursting through the window. That's AI. He clearly has it written. The AI is not coming up with the content or the storyboards. So, I don't know. It's still AI, but it's very consistent. It's a solid framing for a joke. I mean, Looney Tunes did it, you know? I've watched them all. I'm intrigued. I'm excited to see new ones. It's because it's not fully AI. I don't know. There's some magic to it. Mr. Fluffy AI. I'll link it in the Discord. A new addiction for you. There's not that many of them. Which means he's not just turning on the computer and go generate 10 million of these. I was actually thinking, like, what would be funny? What have I not done yet? It probably takes a lot of generating and throwing stuff away to come up with a final cut. I don't know. I like it. So, is it replacing? You know, I guess it's just something that wouldn't exist without AI. Like maybe he would do a picture and do kind of slideshow and maybe try to stop motion his cat. You know, what is the restriction? I mean, the reality is, if he couldn't do it this way, he would just not make the video. He'd be like, well, that's a fun idea, but I'm never going to have the money to get a stuntman jump through a wall and pyrotechnics for a stupid 15-second joke. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Sorry, I look so tired. It's the morning. I'm still trying to wake up. Still trying to get with it. I've been trying to just wake up and go straight to the bike. Normally, I would like get some water and try to start the coffee or whatever. I'm trying to just get the workout done earlier.
That's true.
Everything is a
AI
trick
solves one big
to
problem.
insert this in a part of the day where I'm not normally that productive. And then I have this, and then it's like I didn't do it at all because my mind, I'm like, oh, I was still waking up. So I had my workout as part of my waking up. Easy. Easy to forget about, easy to just sneak in at the beginning every day. And now I have the rest of the day like normal. I don't gotta do nothing. I don't want to. I often go on extra walks, and I've been doing push-ups and sit-ups just randomly throughout the day. First week is really hard. When you have that like super soreness where you're like, I can't even like move it like this without feeling pain. How the hell am I supposed to do a full set of push-ups? But you can, surprisingly. It's mind over matter. Unless you pulled something and then cool the brakes. You're stuck on the ground. Oh! I'm sure it's happened before. You just gotta know your body. Know when to take a break on something. This coming from a guy that pulled his bicep last year. I was just too addicted to progress. I was trying to go too hard, and I was doing it every day, and I wasn't stretching. Stretching is... So this year, my workouts, I'm trying to do everything better. I'm going to slowly reintroduce weights after I've kind of like built up some muscle mass and some good habits. And then we're trying to trend downward. A pound a week is the average for last year. I'm going to try to match that for this year. It's a little bit kind of the end of the year. But, all right, we're at 244 now. I think we have about, what? 14 weeks left, 13, 14 weeks left of the year. So that's 13 or 14 pounds. 14 would be nice, because that would put me right at like the 230 line. That would be a good place to end the year. maybe I can do it. If I actually put my mind to it and try to diet. My problem with diets is always that as soon as the diet ends, the weight comes surging back. My idea of diet, of changing it up, is just keeping myself in a calorie deficit over a certain period. A week is a good period to check up on. If I go crazy one day of the week, as long as my week deficit is still low, I'll be good. The trend line will continue to go down. That way I don't deprave myself when I see a donut and I'm ready to knock over people to get to it. I can eat the donut, one, limit to one, and then I just have to think better for the rest of the week. I can still eat whatever I want. The deficit is going to be way out of balance. So it gives you something to go off of. Even if I cheat all the time, it's going to shame me into changing my ways. Hopefully. Caring more. I think a lot of the reason I used to say, like, fuck it, I'm getting the slice, I'm getting the whole pizza to myself, is just because I didn't care. When you have that level of not caring, you have to be like, okay, I'm pissed off. I feel like life is getting out of control, but I can't do this. I can get a slice of pizza, maybe a smaller pizza. I don't gotta eat a whole large to myself. And then go on a walk, clear my head. Okay, that actually did it. Instead of made me depressed and sleepy. Crushing a whole pizza usually doesn't help. It's like the immediate endorphin boost from shoving a bunch of food in your face. But then doesn't really last. You get the same boost working out. You just gotta find something you enjoy to do and go moderate. I never really hit the vigorous level. And I still continue to lose weight. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, at that speed you're pedaling, you're not gonna lose any weight. Bullshit. Bullshit. This past year is the proof in the pudding for me. I lost over 50 pounds. We just got to keep going down. I look at pictures, and it's hard to think that it was just not that long ago that was the case. And yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get started with the day here. AI solves one big problem, cash. Oh? What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean like to make the Mr. Fluffy videos? Yeah. I guess it puts the power into... I mean, it still costs money, but I assume all that guy's prompting costs less than a stunt team, a stunt coordinator, pyrotechnics. That is interesting. I saw, just watching Tubi yesterday, I saw my first AI-generated actors commercial. It had the tagline right at the start of the commercial. They tried to sneak it in really quickly. And they say, portray characters AI-generated or something. And I go, what a weird... You know what I also saw yesterday? An Amazon drone delivery. I've heard them whizzing overhead for a while now. But I thought maybe it was like flock cameras or specific people. But this was just a regular house in my subdivision. I was like, oh shit. Because I remember when they started drone deliveries, you had to print out a QR code and put it in your lawn or something. But this guy's lawn was just a lawn. They just landed it. Oh shit! I almost fell there. So, I don't know. But knowing Amazon, they like to claim stuff as AI, and then actually Indian. They just pay people pennies to sit at a computer, look at a drone camera, and then click drop button, click a send, and then you're out of there. And then the computer can take it from there. Oh man, what a life of misery. You think that's going to be the workforce in the future, is just doing the last mile problem that the AI can't, like, all right, the computer always messes up with trees and stuff. So for like 10 seconds, you're going to take over the flight as a human. We trust you to not mess this up. And then the AI is going to take over again. And so it's just chaining your day together with stuff the AI can't do. Menial tasks. There's just going to be warehouses full of people. I feel like that's already the case. Like Mechanical Turk, people trying to just milk that for money. I don't know. What a Twilight Zone existence we have. Anyway, all right. Have a good day, everybody. See you tomorrow for another workout. Peace. See you, Mr. Seeker. See you, Bulk Logan. See you tomorrow.